3 things in Japan that just make sense. First, there's a shop in Japan where you can find giant versions of all the popular snacks and candies. These stores sell packages so large that they're even taller than you. And it's not just the packaging. The food inside is exactly like the original version and is completely edible. Next, when you open this small packet, you'll find a white capsule inside. As soon as you place it in water, it slowly expands and eventually turns into a large towel. In Japan, people use these towels for emergencies. Lastly, people in Japan use small lens covers like these to protect their car cameras from dust and water. This helps keep the camera's visibility crystal clear at all times. 3 things in Japan that just make sense. First, during the summer in Japan, people drink this special beverage. It's a lemon drink, but the most unique thing about it is that it looks just like water. However, as soon as you shake the bottle, the lemon juice inside turns into a jelly. It's very refreshing, which is why people love it so much in the summer. Next, applying a tempered glass screen protector can be a bit risky, but people in Japan have found an easy solution for this too. They use special types of frames where you place your device, allowing you to apply the tempered glass easily and perfectly. Lastly, in Tokyo, Japan, if you buy a drink, instead of a disposable straw, you are given special flavored edible straws. So after finishing your juice, you can eat the straw instead of throwing it away.
Unique foods in Japan that surprise outsiders. First, in Japan, you can find adorable cheesecakes topped with a charming mouse decoration. They are made by taking fresh cakes shaped like cheese wedges and placing a cute mouse on top. Next, this street stall sells mini Hello Kitty pancakes filled with sweet red bean paste. Each one is made by pouring batter into a specialized mold and cooking it into a warm treat. Next, at this grandma's ice cream shop, you can order her iconic hanging style cone. She makes it by looping a generous swirl of ice cream off the side before curling it back up. Next, in Japan, you can get a beautiful snack called wagashi. It is made by wrapping rainbow balls in soft white mochi before filling it with red bean paste and carving an intricate flower design on top. Next, this restaurant serves a magical menu themed after Howl's Moving Castle. You can order everything from a fiery calcifer pudding to adorable cat-shaped jelly desserts. Next, you can find a stunning dessert designed to resemble the ocean. It is crafted by dyeing clear sugar and a variety of blues before layering them into a mold and topping it with chocolate. Lastly, this cafe serves a decadent chocolate raclette melted directly over your dessert. A waiter brings out a block of melting chocolate and scrapes it straight onto your dish.
3 things in Japan that just make sense. First, in Japan, they created a dessert that's going viral worldwide. It's called tiramisu cups. They look like regular coffee cups, but they're actually fully edible. The lid is made out of chocolate, and inside, it's creamy and delicious tiramisu. And once you're done eating the dessert, you can eat the cup too. And people love the idea, and it's blowing up all over the social media. Next, did you know in Japan, they don't just throw away used cooking oil? They solidify it first. Instead of pouring leftover oil down the drain or into the trash, many Japanese households use a special oil solidifier. Just sprinkle it into hot oil, stir, and let it cool. Once it hardens, you can easily throw it away. No mess, no clogged pipes. And lastly, you can find this cute fridge magnet. It's a mini convenience store freezer, and yep, it lights up. It's packed with tiny drinks and adorable little ice creams. The details are just too good, and if you pair it with the matching LED sign, your fridge instantly turns into a mini corner shop. 3 things in Japan that should exist everywhere. First, Japan is known all over the world for its unique packaging. There's a shop where they sell a flower-shaped item, and the way they package it makes it look like the flower is actually blooming on a stem. The packaging is so amazing that people would like it just by looking at it. Next, there is a village in Japan where you can find black eggs like these. These eggs are not dyed. Instead, people raise a special breed of bird there that produces black eggs. They are black on the outside, but inside they are completely normal, just like regular eggs. Lastly, this is Japan's famous 2D cafe. It is designed in such a way that it looks like everything is made entirely out of paper. Not just that, even the food items in this cafe follow the same paper-like theme.
3 cheap things in Japan that just make life better. First, these disposable toothbrushes with toothpaste already built in. Perfect for traveling, super convenient, and you don't waste toothpaste at all. Another one, this metal soap. Yeah, it's literally stainless steel. You rub it under water and it removes smells like onions or meat from your hands in seconds. And there's even watermelon rind for sale, because full watermelons can cost like $200. And let's be real, you're probably not buying that.
3 things in Japan that always surprise foreigners. First, if you go to any shop in Japan and buy anything, you'll notice something unique. Every item is packaged very carefully and neatly. People in Japan pay a lot of attention to privacy, which is why even the smallest items are wrapped and handed over in a very thoughtful way. Next, people in Japan find different ways to eat rice. For example, take a look at this. It's a rice cake, made in a very soft and delicate way. It surprises everyone because it looks quite different from what most people expect. Lastly, in Japanese shops, right next to the plastic bags, you'll often find a small water source. You can wet your fingers there, which makes it easier to separate and open the plastic bags. 3 things in Japan that should exist everywhere. First, in Japan, you can buy this unique can. The special thing about it is that it's completely empty from the inside, because it's filled with the natural air of Mount Fuji. By buying it, you can experience the fresh air of Mount Fuji right from your home. Next, in Japanese markets, along with fruit juices, you'll also find this unique water bottle. This drink is extremely popular in Japan because you don't drink it, you eat it. To consume it, you just need to shake the bottle, after which the water inside turns into jelly, and then you can eat it like this. Lastly, in Japan, people drink a lot of coffee as well as matcha. That's why you'll find these unique cups where you can drink 2 different beverages from the same cup. Such an advanced solution for even the smallest problems.
3 things in Japan that prove they are living in 2050. First, Japan has a magical matcha bottle that looks exactly like plain water. You just twist the cap and the powder instantly shoots down, coloring the drink green right before your eyes, which makes so much sense. Next, Japanese birthday cakes come with a genius plastic knife that hides a secret. Instead of looking for a lighter, you just open the bottom of the handle to find hidden matches, then strike them directly on the side of the blade to light your candles. Then, Japanese chewing gum is packaged to look exactly like a real measuring tape. You just pull the gum out to any size you want and snap it off. It's insanely satisfying. Next, in some snowy areas in Japan, you can find traditional bamboo skis that turn any normal shoe into winter gear. You don't need expensive boots. You just strap these directly over your sneakers with simple cords to slide across the ice like a pro, which is an extremely unique way to travel. Then, Japanese candy makers turn snacking into a literal fishing game. You get a tiny rod and have to carefully hook gummy fish out of the pack without snapping the line. Lastly, Japan has silicone shoe covers that act like a raincoat for your feet. You just slip them tightly over your sneakers to block all the mud, making it easy to see all these 3 things in Japan that are seriously smart. First, in Japan, if your soup gets cold, restaurants don't reheat it in the kitchen. They bring you a burning hot stone instead. The moment it drops into the soup, it starts boiling again right in front of you. Next, Japan even created a sushi box you can eat without chopsticks. You push the sushi upward with a special stick, and it comes out neatly from the top. Next, in Japan, some machines apply screen protectors automatically. Just place your phone inside, choose your model, and the machine installs it perfectly in seconds. Next, in Japan, there's a famous paper sakura tree. It looks completely dead at first, but after adding a special liquid, it slowly blooms into a pink sakura tree within 24 hours. Next, some vending machines can turn your drink into a slushie within seconds. Just put the bottle back in, press a button, and it comes out ice cold. Next, Japan even has instant lemon mouthwash packets. Pour the powder into your mouth, rinse with water, and within seconds your breath feels super fresh. And finally, in Japan, there are machines that cut tablets into perfectly equal pieces with crazy accuracy.
3 things in Japan that just make sense. First, there is a law in Japan requiring companies to make their snacks in the same size and shape as shown on the packaging. This prevents customers from feeling disappointed with what they bought. Next, Japan has these tiny machines that can turn almost anything into a custom stamp. You just place any design and press it, and it creates a perfectly carved stamp ready to use. Also in Japan, you don't have to visit any store to crush your cans. You can just get this small aesthetic hand crusher and keep it anywhere at home. And finally, Japanese stationery is on another level. This clip extends to hold down pages, works as a clip, and doubles as a memo stand, so you can read hands-free. 3 things in Japan that just make sense. First, during the summer in Japan, people drink this special beverage. It's a lemon drink, but the most unique thing about it is that it looks just like water. However, as soon as you shake the bottle, the lemon juice inside turns into a jelly. It's very refreshing, which is why people love it so much in the summer. Next, applying a tempered glass screen protector can be a bit risky, but people in Japan have found an easy solution for this too. They use special types of frames where you place your device, allowing you to apply the tempered glass easily and perfectly. Lastly, in Tokyo, Japan, if you buy a drink, instead of a disposable straw, you are given special flavored edible straws. So after finishing your juice, you can eat the straw instead of throwing it away. 3 things in Japan that should exist everywhere. First, in Japan, if you look at a packet of vegetables or any product, it clearly mentions which farm it came from. Along with that, the farmer's photo and details are also printed on the packaging. Next, in Japan, whenever you go to buy an item, you'll notice something placed next to it. At the top, there's water to moisten your fingers, and below that are plastic bags that you can easily pull out to carry your items. Lastly, in Japan, people use a special type of spoon for eating ice cream instead of a normal one. The advantage is that compared to a regular spoon, this one helps melt the ice cream faster. 3 edible things in Japan that are just delicious. First, in Japan, you can even try a shop dedicated to chocolate-dipped bananas. It's called Dip Me Banana, and it's Japan's only specialty shop for this dessert located near Harajuku Station. You start with a frozen banana and get to choose your coating from 160 different types of chocolate. Then, you add colorful toppings and sprays, all for just 660 yen. It's a totally custom, fun, and affordable sweet experience. Next, in Japan, they've taken a popular snack and made it huge. These are giant peelable mango gummies. Just like the small ones, you're supposed to peel the thick, chewy outer layer to get to the soft jelly inside. The mango flavor is great, but the fun is in the experience of peeling a candy this big. And lastly, in Japan, they don't throw away orange peels. They turn them into candy. People clean the peels thoroughly, cut them into thin strips, and boil them to remove the bitterness. After boiling, they cook the peel slowly with sugar and water. The result is a delicious, sweet, and naturally chewy candy made from something most people would discard. It's a smart, no-waste treat.